Hi guys, and welcome back to Excel Tech Crypto and Mining channel. So what I thought I'd like to do today is to actually go through the gameplay and some of the mechanics of the new Shiba Eternity game and just show you some of the things that you can actually do in the game, what the decks look like, how some of the gameplay works, and all the features that are actually inside of the game, and also basically the shop area where you can actually purchase cards, in-game currency called Kibble, and the card backs, and all the things that you purchase in the shop. 5% of that revenue will actually go towards burning Shiba Inu token. So that'll help basically reduce the circulating supply of SHIB and hopefully help price action to actually move up. So without further ado, I'll go through the mechanics of the game. Hey guys, so I'm going to do a quick walkthrough of the Shiba Eternity game and just show you a rough idea of what is actually inside the game. So you'll start off at this battle screen, and you'll see your actual little Shiboshi here and the current deck that is actually using for your battles. And as you win battles, you actually gain these chests. And what the chests do is when you unlock them, you have to press this button here to unlock. But currently in the game, there's a bug. So these actual buttons don't actually work, so you can't actually unlock any chests at the moment. Now what the chests give you is they give you Kibble, which is the in-game currency, and they give you free cards. So the chance of dropping common is 72%, rare cards 12.8, epic 15.2, and legendary is really low. So every chest that you open, you'll get some in-game Kibble currency and you'll get some free cards for your decks, but this currently doesn't work. So within the game, you can play three types of games. You can play practice games, unranked games, and ranked games. So basically, if you want to rank up, you play a ranked game. You click play here, and it'll search for a game, and it'll find a player for you to play against. And as you rank up, you'll see here, if you click this belt here, as you rank up, you'll increase your belt color and the stripes on the belt, and you basically increase your rank this way. So as you actually increase your rank, what will happen is you actually unlock, if you come here to practice, you unlock the different dojo masters and you can challenge them. So what are the dojo masters? So basically, when you start off the game, I've come to Armory here. When you start off the game, there's different disciplines in this game in terms of the card decks. So when you start off the game, you start with this particular deck type, which is called Chujitsu. Okay, and as you actually level up in the game, you actually unlock different styles of decks or different deck types. So this is the next deck type as you level up. It's called Taekwondo, and as you further level up, you'll get Ryochi, and you'll see this is the dojo master called Duchess, and I've just unlocked this one called Bite Tai. Okay, the dojo master is called Phoenix. And as you get to level 15, you'll be able to unlock Wolf Chan deck and then 25 Shaijitsu deck. So basically, each type of style of the deck has a different way of basically playing. And so I basically I've started off with Chujitsu and I've stayed with that at the moment. So basically, whenever you level up and unlock a new deck type or new discipline, you actually get a free Shiboshi. So I actually put them in my collection here. So that's the Taekwondo deck that I unlocked here, this one with this Shiboshi, and this one here is the Ryochi deck that I unlocked. So when you unlock to that level, you get the new deck type or discipline unlocked, and you get a free deck with that. So when you come into the Shiboshis here, basically this is where you can actually see all the Shiboshis that you have. So you'll notice here that my Mr. Doc here and this one here, Black Bolt, have the exact same deck. So what happened when I first started the game, you start actually with 100 Kibble, okay, at the top here. And the 100 Kibble allows you to actually create a new Shiboshi. So just remember, when you first start the game, don't get all excited and create a new Shiboshi, because when you start the game, you only start with the Chujitsu discipline deck. So you only have one type of deck. So when you create a new Shiboshi, what happens is you can only assign one type of deck to one Shiboshi. So for example here, you'll see Mr. Dog here, he can only use Chujitsu discipline deck type. So he can't use a different type of deck type. So he can't use the new, see here, he can't use the Bite Tie deck, which is what Kingsley here has. So I basically wasted my first 100 free kibble on this Black Bolt character here, because he had exactly the same deck as my first free Shiboshi. So if you're going to create a Shiboshi, wait till you've actually unlocked more, deck types, so that you can use a different deck type to your new Shiboshi, okay? So that's basically the discipline. So if you come into the armory here, it has 4 things here besides disciplines. So here in cards, you can basically look at all the cards that you've actually collected for all your different deck types. So you can search a particular card if you're looking for it, and you will actually collect some of the trait cards or the rare cards. So this is a trait card. So you'll see it says pizza. This card is only playable if you have this particular mouth trait. Or this one here is called leash. So if you get this purple trait, which is a rare trait on your Shiboshi, it's called leash, then you can actually use this particular card in your fights as well. So, but if you don't have that particular trait, then you can't actually use it. So what is a trait? So if I come back to the Shiboshi, you get Shiboshi trait. So here you can see I've got Pirate Patch, I've got Whistle, it's got a Doctor's Coat, a Top Hat, etc. So each of these traits actually have aligned to a particular Shiboshi power. So you can see here that each Shiboshi will have one particular power that you can use in game. So this one here, so because I've got the Pirate Patch trait, I've got the Rough Seas power associated with that. So if I spend 2 tokens Bark Power inside the game, I can utilize this particular skill, which is called Rough Seas, deal 2 damage split among enemy players. So you'll see that, each type of trait that you get for your Shiboshis, you'll have a different power that you can select in order to use in game. Okay. So card packs here is as you actually collect cards, you can actually open them here. So you got your normal deck, you got rare pack, and then you got the foil pack as well. So lore here, if you click lore, it takes you out to an external wiki page, which basically currently is empty, but it will have all the lore and how to play the game, etc. in it. Okay, so if we come to decks now, so you'll see that I have 3 current Shiboshis. So the first 2 are using the Chujitsu style of deck. Okay, so when you click into it, when you actually click into the deck, you can actually now formulate your actual deck for your actual battles. And these are all the cards on the left here that you've collected for this deck type, or Chujitsu for me here, Chujitsu deck type. And all the cards that you collect for this deck type will be here. And then you just add them, equip them or unequip them from your actual current fighting deck. Okay. So the other one here I've got here, this is a Bite Tie deck. So this, I just received this. This is the deck that you will receive when you first unlock the Bite Tie discipline or deck type. And then finally, what we all want to see is the shop menu. So in the shop menu here, you can actually buy bundles. So you can see here, this $120 bundle will give you different types of card packs and about 1,400 kibble. And you can buy, a $22 one, a $46 one, or a $4.40 one. You can buy XP for $6. Okay, you can buy normal card packs for kibble or actual real fiat money. And you've got the rare packs here, which is basically we purchase with fiat. And we've got the foil packs here as well. So same thing, we purchase this with actual fiat money. And over here to the right, we'll see that you can buy different amounts of kibble for different, dollar amounts as well. And then finally here, you can have different card backs. So if you want to customize your deck with a different type of card back, you can actually purchase one of these card backs for yourself. So this will be the most interesting area, basically, in terms of for Shiba Inu, because basically it's been announced that 5% of revenue is actually going to be converted to SHIB and sent to the Burn wallet, So basically we'll burn 5% of revenue basically through the shop here. So you can see here, like, depending on the amount of money that people are going to spend, we can actually burn off quite a lot of SHIB. And as we burn SHIB, hopefully we can see that the value of SHIB is actually going to increase. So this is one of the ways that the burn mechanism is actually going to work. So if you're, part of the SHIB army, supporting the game and purchasing things, will actually be increasing our own holdings as well in the long term. But, even if you don't purchase anything, by sharing the game around, on the internet, and the more people that play, it increases the likelihood of some people actually making purchases in the game, and that increases the amount of SHIB that's going to be burned. So the good thing about this particular game is that it's been developed so that you don't actually have to spend any money on it. So I've actually been just playing with this basic deck at the moment, the first deck that I've received from the Chujitsu, and I've done quite well so far, just playing with the first basic deck. So obviously as we get further up in rank, it might get harder, but the plain deck is fine if you're it's basically a strategy game. So the last type of play is called unranked. So unranked, it's not ranked at all. You just play against somebody and you basically will get a chest. So we'll search for a game, look for somebody to play with you, and then if you win against them, you'll actually receive a chest. So I think the most exciting part of the new SHIB Eternity game is the opportunity or the potential to burn a lot of SHIB tokens through the actual shop here when people purchase items, and that's going to help the value of SHIB to go up in the long run. Hey, I think that's it for today's video. I hope everyone's got a better idea on how the game mechanics work and how you actually play the game and some of the features of the new Shiba Eternity game. And hopefully you have a better idea what's inside the shop and what are the items that you actually can buy. So remember, 5% of all the revenue will actually go to the SHIB burn wallet, and it will help reduce the circulating supply of SHIB. So hopefully price action is going to see some upward momentum once Shiba Eternity releases. So let's see what happens on October 1 when it releases worldwide, and keep an eye on the actual price action of SHIB. So if you've liked the content, please consider subscribing, liking, or make a comment below. It'll really help the channel go a long way. So I think that's it for today. See you again, guys. See you next time. Bye.